Hey guys, Evrelia here. This is a guide to defeating Feng the Accursed on 10 and 25-man heroic difficulty. For this fight, I assume you're already familiar with normal mode and only want to know what changes on heroic. The main difference on heroic difficulty is that Feng now has 4 phases instead of 3, with each one lasting for 25%, and you can decide what order to take each phase in because he will always move towards the closest weapon. Each time he changes phase on heroic, he gains 5% total damage. The newest phase on this difficulty is the shield phase. In this phase, he'll cast a chain shadow ball on your raid that does moderate damage, and he'll also cast Siphoning Shield. This throws his shield a short distance away from himself and creates a black pool around it. A few seconds later, adds will spawn in the position of every player in the raid. After they spawn, the adds will slowly walk towards the shield. If any of them reach the shield, the boss will heal for 5% of his life for each add that reached it. To handle this phase, we found that the easiest thing to do was to stack up max melee range of the boss on the opposite side to which he threw the shield. So if the boss threw the shield north, we would stack up max melee range on the boss's south side, but without moving the boss. Once you stack up, you use stuns and heavy AoE to kill them as fast as possible. Use long-lasting stuns first and shorter stuns next. You can have your druids use Ursol's Vortex and your Death Knights use Gorfiend's Grasp to grip them back once they get close to the shield. In addition, for every second add spawn, your tank can use Nullification Barrier to instantly kill every add that spawns. You should be able to push through this phase with 4 total add summons. AoE the first and third waves, and use Nullification Barrier on the second and fourth. The other phases in this fight are identical to how they are explained in the normal mode guide, but I'll quickly run over them just to recap. If you want to see them in more detail, you should refer to the normal mode guide. The Arcane phase is the hardest phase on heroic and is the phase you should start out with. Have your range spread around the boss as close to him as possible, but spread 6 yards apart, and have people run in when he casts Arcane Velocity. Remember to run out before he finishes his cast so that you can get out before he casts Arcane Resonance on you. The tank can use Nullification Barrier to negate the damage of every second cast. You should use DPS cooldowns in this phase to get through it with only 3 Arcane Velocity casts. Shield the first and third and heal through the second. Arcane Velocity does a lot of damage, so on the second one, remember to have every single person use their health stones and personal defensive cooldowns. Be ready to use Divine Hymns or Tranquility as required. Next, you would do the shield phase. After that, you take the fists phase. Remember to alternate between using the shield to soak Epicenter and using your tank to use Shroud of Reversal on someone to soak the Lightning Fist debuff, and then use that to interrupt Epicenter. Watch the normal mode guide for information on how to do this. There should not be much at all to heal during this phase. For the final phase, use Heroism and any DPS cooldowns to kill it as quickly as possible. Stack up in the position here, and remember to drop Wildfire in the centre of the room. Use the Nullification Barrier on the first draw flame cast, and use any major raid cooldowns on the second. Divine Hymn, Tranquility, Rallying Cry, Devotion Aura, or anything you have left. For more guides, remember to subscribe or visit wowraids.org, or you can watch me live every day on twitch.tv/Evrelia.